A year, almost to the day, since Microlise helped to launch Road to Logistics. Executive Director Bob Harbey is here and he's going to give us a little catch-up on how things are going. And Bob, remind us again, just quickly, what Road to Logistics is.
Road to Logistics is a national training academy which helps people get into driving jobs. Yeah. And these people are from backgrounds that you would class as disadvantaged, so people in prisons, people from inner city areas, people coming out of the military who've been let down by the resettlement programme. So our job and the reason we set the charity up was to help those guys actually find work. In terms of the prison population, it's about actually reducing the amount of reoffending, but really just giving people a purpose in life. That's what it's all about.
So it's been a year since the launch at the conference last year. What's changed in that time?
What's changed in the last the last 12 months is we've been able to widen the net in terms of the people we've been able to get involved. So we're currently operating in 3 regions, the East Midlands area, Central London and over in Norwich, and that's working both with the veteran resettlement programmes, but also working within the prison. So I get the luxury of spending a lot of time in prison, voluntarily of course, not for any other reason. And
take you on your word.
And what I've learnt over this 12 months is that not everybody in prison is mad, bad and sad. There's a lot of untapped talent in there, and every time I find somebody who becomes a successful truck driver, it's massively rewarding, and it just gives me that energy just to carry on. So we've put about 50 people through the programme at the moment. We're hoping to get some central government funding in the next couple of months. Unfortunately, the snap election's not helped. That's delayed us in terms of getting meetings with ministers, but our commitment to the government is that once that funding is put in place, we will be expanding the scheme, and hopefully we'll be getting about 1,000 people a year out of those 3 regions into driving jobs. So major impact on the driver shortage, major impact on reoffending rates, and a massive saving to you and I as taxpayers.
Fantastic. So you've said you're looking for that government funding. What else is your vision to do with the expansion for the next 12 months for the charity?
Well, the next 12 months really is just to expand out of the 3 guinea pig regions. Right. They were the 3 regions that we chose to start with, where we expect to be operating in 13 regions over the next 24 months, and that number of 1,000 a year will obviously increase as the regions increase. My biggest challenge is still finding those people that are hard to get to. Prisons, it's easy, everybody's in the same place, they're not allowed to go anywhere, so I can get hold of those guys. Getting people out of the military is a little bit more difficult because some of them come out and if their lives aren't going the right way, they're very proud individuals, and they don't advertise the fact that they are struggling. So finding charities that are working with these people, or just making it easy for them to find us as Road to Logistics. So a big challenge there. I think the other thing that we've got to focus on over the next 12 months as well is actually educating the potential employers. There's not a cynicism about taking these people on when it comes to talking to owners of haulage businesses or senior management. I think the issue is a little bit further down the chain when you're working with a transport manager or somebody who may be a driver themselves who's a little concerned about the fact that they may be working alongside an ex-offender or a military person that's been struggling with PTSD. So there's a whole programme of sort of not only just mentoring the individuals coming out of the prison system, but we've also got to educate the haulage companies as well in terms of how to onboard these people, how to deal with them, what you should be talking to your staff about, and so quite a few things around that side of the actual job side of it that we have to focus our efforts on.
Yeah, fantastic. So how can operators get involved with what you're trying to do here?
All they need to do is go to the website, phone me, talk to anybody in the RHA, their area managers, any contacts, and we'll go and talk to them, understand what their business requirements are, look at the types of jobs that they've got vacancies for. It's not just about drivers. Not everybody we deal with is going to make an HGV driver. It's quite obvious some guys, they're just never going to make it. They haven't got the right temperament for the job. So we're looking for, we've got other opportunities like forklift truck driving opportunities, picking and packing operations, because we have a lack of talent across the industry. Yeah. So the driving's the pinnacle, but nobody falls through the net. That's the challenge.
Absolutely, and that just speaks about the industry itself. There's something for everyone.
There is, absolutely. Yeah. Our industry has got so many vacancies. It doesn't matter, whether you're just capable of doing a basic picking job or whether you can drive specialist materials handling equipment or get in a haulage company that does specialist haulage. It's all down to just getting people to achieve their maximum potential.
Brilliant. Well, thank you so much, Bob. It was so nice to talk to you, and good luck with the charity.
Thank you.